This is something that gets me excited when I talk about this because when my mom was going through menopause, everyone in the family just thought, oh, she's going through menopause. It's not a big deal. Everybody goes through it. But as I got into my profession, I realized there's a physical health aspect, social health aspect, and mental health aspect. So looking at the physical health aspect, we talked about it earlier on, which is the one most people are familiar with, hot flashes, sleep disturbance. When you continuously have hot flashes during the day or at night, it impacts how you see yourself. It impacts sometimes your productivity at work. So if you're going through some type of hot flashes and you're giving a presentation in front of a group of people, it could impact how you speak and how fast or slow you speak. When you have sleep disturbances, for some people, when they don't get enough sleep, 6 hours or more, 8 hours or more, or whatever you need, it does impact their mood and may get them to be more agitated or frustrated or jumpy or just not be a nice person for the day because they didn't have enough sleep. And then, of course, it could impact your sexual health through vagina dryness and also leading to a decreased libido. These are just some of the physical health. So, as you're going through these physical symptoms, one of the things we typically see women go through is mood swings. Mood swings is not something an average individual should diagnose. So if you're going through menopause, I highly recommend before you diagnose yourself as having mood swings, please talk to a professional to help you with a diagnosis. Mood swings could be you going through depression or anxiety. I've heard a lot of women talk about they feel like they're losing their mind and they can't tell anybody about it. That's why you have your doctor, right? Go to your professional and talk to them. Anxiety, women go through anxiety because menopause a lot of times coincides with identity changes, children leaving the house, professional changes, knowing that you're getting to a certain stage of your career, or just even your sexual identity or your physical identity or how you show up in the community. The mental aspect of this can cause anxiety and depression for individuals. And then there's certain type of chronic disease that may show up during menopausal journey that may look and simulate anxiety or depression. And then we have the famous cognitive change, which is the brain fog. Um, brain fog for everybody's different. For some people, it looks like they don't remember their words. For some people, they're having difficulty concentrating or focusing. For some individuals, it's just what's going on in my brain. So brain fog for everybody looks different. And then, of course, we have the social health aspect of it. How does menopause affect your social health? Well, I talked about your work performance. If you have brain fog or if you have inability to focus or concentrate, or if you're just brutally honest, it might impact the way you come across at work. It might impact your projects. It might impact your timelines. These are all aspects of menopause.